Xcel is not going to risk going on trial for starting the Marshall Fire, where a jury could deliver a verdict well in excess of the $640 million that Xcel and two telecom providers agreed to settle for today. That money will go to insurance companies, Boulder County, and the thousands of victims of that fire in 2021. Our Steve Stager's been trying to shake loose the details on who gets what, Steve.
Yeah, it's been pretty tricky. I talked to a few victims today. All told me that their attorneys told them not to talk about this settlement publicly. I will point out none of them knew the claims process for this $640 million and how it's going to work. The only person willing to go on the record this afternoon was Tanya Somaru, one of the first voices we introduced you to right here on Next after the fire. She's been something of a de facto spokesperson for the Marshall Fire victims, organizing a Slack channel so they can talk to each other and offer advice through some of the twists and turns. Tanya's family is a plaintiff in this suit, and she was open with me that she has no idea how much her family is going to get from this, hasn't heard much from her attorney. The CEO of Xcel said in a statement that the company hopes this contribution helps create some closure. Tanya says there's really no dollar amount that could ever bring her family or her neighborhood back to normal.
Nobody's whole financially, and then nobody's whole emotionally. Like, just go ahead, come over here when it's dry and the wind is blowing, and you'll just see people who are struggling with anxiety. So, you know, it's hard. It's hard to think about putting an amount of money on that.
I talked to an attorney today who's handled this kind of litigation in California. He has two big questions. First, how much of the pie does the insurance company get here, all the insurance companies? And second, who is going to manage this claims process? What metric will they use to try to determine who gets what? There are nearly 4,000 plaintiffs, so some who lost their homes, others who experienced damage, municipal governments and insurance companies trying to subrogate those losses. This all could get really, really messy, Kyle.
They now make that turn, Steve, from having a common opponent in Xcel to now perhaps having rival interests with one another.
Yeah, and you hope that they have some sort of process thought out. There's a lot being held close to the vest here, a lot of confidential stuff. We don't know if there's been a formula that they've already decided on based on, you know, this is the type of loss you had, these are the other mitigating factors, and this is how much money you'll get from the settlement. But it'd be interesting to find out how much the attorneys are making on cases like this, how much the insurance companies are going to take out of the pie, and how much is left for all the regular people who had huge losses during the Marshall Fire.
We know you'll be working on it.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back on Next,
Yeah,
Steve.
great to be here.